You meet someone, and at first it's normal. A conversation, a connection, nothing too serious. But then something shifts. They stay on your mind longer than expected. You replay what they said. You start noticing small things about them. And before anything is even clearly defined, you feel attached. Not just interested, attached. And if you're honest, it happens faster than you'd like to admit. If that's you, you're not desperate, you're not too emotional, and you're definitely not weak. There's something specific happening in your psychology, and today, we're breaking down the mindset of people who get attached too fast and why it reveals something much deeper about how you experience connection. Here's the part most people misunderstand. Getting attached quickly isn't about the other person. It's about what your brain does when it feels something real. Because for you, connection isn't casual, it's meaningful. Number 1. You don't connect often, but when you do, it's intense. You're not someone who feels something for everyone. You don't open up easily. You don't invest your energy randomly. You don't attach to every interaction. So when something does feel different, your brain notices it. It stands out. It feels rare. And anything that feels rare automatically feels valuable. So instead of approaching it slowly, you move toward it. Because in your mind, this isn't just another person, it's something that might actually matter. Number 2, your brain mistakes emotional intensity for certainty. This is where things get complicated. When something feels strong, your brain interprets it as meaningful. That felt real. This is different. There's something here. But intensity doesn't always equal stability. It just means your emotional system activated quickly. Your brain experiences the feeling first and then tries to justify it after. So instead of asking, "Do I really know this person?" it assumes this must be important. And that's how attachment forms fast. Number 3. You're wired for emotional bonding. Not everyone experiences connection the same way. Some people stay detached. They take time. They need repeated interactions to feel anything. But your system works differently. You pick up on energy. You notice compatibility quickly. You respond emotionally before others even register it. Neuroscience suggests that some people have a more reactive bonding system, meaning they release attachment-related chemicals faster when they feel safe or interested. So while others are still deciding how they feel, you already feel it. And that speed changes everything. Number 4, you don't just like people, you invest in them mentally. This is one of the biggest reasons attachment builds so fast. Because you don't just experience the present moment, you expand it. You think about future conversations, future moments, future versions of the connection. You imagine possibilities, not in a delusional way, but in a natural, automatic way. Your brain takes a small emotional signal and builds a larger meaning around it. And the more you think about it, the more real it feels, even if the actual connection is still in its early stage. Here's something most people don't realize. Attachment doesn't only come from interaction. Number 5, it also comes from imagination. You don't need constant contact to feel connected. Your mind fills in the gaps. A good conversation becomes a memory you replay. A small detail becomes something you analyze. A moment becomes something you expand. And over time, the version of the person in your mind starts to feel just as real as the person themselves, sometimes even more. And that's when attachment accelerates, because now you're not just connecting with who they are, you're connecting with what they represent. Number 6, you struggle with emotional uncertainty. When you like someone, you don't just enjoy it, you want clarity. You want to know where you stand, what it means, where it's going. But early-stage connections don't offer that. They're inconsistent, unclear, unpredictable. And for your brain, that creates tension. So instead of sitting in uncertainty, you try to resolve it by thinking more, feeling more, investing more. Because emotional clarity feels safe, and ambiguity doesn't. Now here's the part that goes deeper than most people realize. Number 7, you might be attaching to the feeling, not just the person. This is subtle, but important. When you meet someone who makes you feel seen, understood, valued. Your brain remembers that feeling, and it wants more of it. So the attachment isn't just about them. It's about what they unlock in you. A sense of connection, comfort, recognition. And when that feeling shows up, you don't want to lose it. So you hold on, even if the connection itself is still uncertain. For some people, this pattern has a history. Maybe connection in the past wasn't stable. Maybe attention came inconsistently. Maybe you had to hold on tightly to keep it. So your brain adapted. It learned, when something feels good, don't risk losing it. So instead of pacing yourself, you attach quickly, fully, before there's even something solid to attach to. But here's the part that changes everything. Getting attached quickly is not a flaw. It means you're capable of emotional depth, of caring, of connection, of being fully present with someone. Most people struggle to feel that at all. You feel it easily. And that's powerful. The only problem is timing. Because your feelings move faster than reality, you feel the connection before it's actually built. You invest before it's actually stable. You attach before it's actually clear. So the next time you feel yourself getting attached quickly, don't shut it down, but don't fully trust it either. Pause. Ask yourself, am I connected to this person or to the idea of them? Do I know them, or do I just feel something strong? Because those are two very different things. You don't need to feel less. You just need to slow the pace of your attachment to match the pace of reality. You're not too much. You're someone who experiences connection deeply. And when that depth is balanced with awareness, it becomes your greatest strength, not your weakness. So tell me, do you get attached quickly, or do you keep your distance? Drop it in the comments. And if this felt a little too accurate, the next video is going to break down another pattern you thought was just part of your personality, but actually explains way more about how your mind works. Click it.